Sag or Sag rising, or you have a lot of Sag in your chart, it's very likely that people can't keep up with you, whether that's philosophically with ideas, the way your mind can see the big picture, see around corners, and the way you can conceptualize, and people can't keep up with that. People can't keep up with you. And it could also play out physically, like the fast pace, traveling, expanding your boundaries, meeting lots of people, being a part of all different kinds of social circles, understanding things really intuitively when it comes to foreign cultures and foreign concepts. People just cannot keep up with you. So just have some mercy and sometimes slow down so people can catch up. If you're a Sag or Sag rising,
the one thing you can never take away from a Sagittarius is that they add softness to every situation. Every Sagittarius sun, Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius rising that you'll meet, they add the softness. Things can be really tense, things could be really broken, and they will add what is needed in order to soften it, make things feel easier and happier. The one thing you can never take away from a Sagittarius is that
it's called zero consequences mode. They can literally fall out of a burning building of their own poor decisions and irrational exuberance and still land on their feet. Sagittarius is literally the person that gets way too drunk at someone's wedding, punches an uncle, falls on the wedding cake. Somehow it doesn't matter. Everyone still loves them once the whole thing blows over. For normal people in life, it's usually 3 strikes and you're out. For Sagittarius, they get 3 strikes and you tell them that and they're like, bro, I'm not even playing. They already left. They're in Maui working on an organic farm, or they're in Milan and they're working as a content creator and they're making 15 mangoes a day. Like, life is good. Planning, foresight, patience, nah, for Sagittarius, that's not really their thing. And it's okay, somehow they win anyway. It's like the rules don't apply to them. They just stumble their way into luck and opportunity while completely ignoring common sense, expectations, conventions. They're like, yeah, slaps on the wrist, I'll put a Band-Aid on it, chill out, right? You know, sometimes those slaps on the wrist do accumulate and can become actually like back-breaking life setbacks for Sagittarius. And you think, okay, this time they're finally gonna learn their lesson. Not really. They're walking out of jail in Tijuana, they light a cigarette and they're like, sick, that was fun, let's run it back. And when you look at any bad situation that happens as just fun employment, you kind of unlock this magical ability to manifest anything without even trying. You embody the spontaneity of life and life works for you. Somehow, folks that have a lot of strong Sagittarius, they can do it. Sagittarius has a superpower and it's called zero consequences mode. They can
A stellium is when you have 3 or more planets.
Then why have I yet to meet somebody with Sagittarius? If astrology isn't real, then why have I yet to meet somebody with Sagittarius placements who does not put themselves under an immense amount of pressure to constantly be improving upon themselves and their life? Anybody has a self-improvement mindset, it's these people. Various placements put themselves under more pressure than just about anybody to live life perfectly and to be the biggest, baddest, best version of themselves every single day. Something about Sag placements really just speaks to this struggle, constantly forcing yourself to level up and level up and level up and never being satisfied with where you're at. These are the people who are constantly comparing themselves to who they were the day before and seeing if they measure up to a higher standard that they've set for themselves each and every day. One of the silent struggles that I think that Sagittarius placements go through in their lives is that people see them as these abundant, joyous individuals and can be easily seen as having everything figured out for themselves, as they are typically committed to self-improvement more than other people. Don't let that exterior fool you. Because people assume that Sagittarius placements have it all, they have all the resources, opportunities, and information at their fingertips, they get left in the dust when they're struggling internally. Sagittarius placements end up being the forgotten friends. These are the people that you need to be checking up on because these are the people that are prone to feeling like they're failing in life or they're failing themselves more so than other signs. But because of the way that they appear externally to everyone around them, nobody would assume that they're struggling. Just because it's all jokes and spontaneity on the outside, not mean that internally Sagittarius placements are not dealing with an immense amount of self-generated pressure. This typically stems from childhood, being told that they're way wiser, way smarter, way more capable beyond their years. So it sets up this dynamic where they're constantly setting the bar higher and higher and higher for themselves until one day they crack. And they come to the realization that they must have compassion and patience for themselves, and that they need to learn how to feel satisfied with how far they've come and really sit with themselves in the present moment and be okay. So if you have someone in your life with a lot of Sagittarius in their chart, remember to check in with them. I promise you they struggle more than they'd ever let you know. Just saying. If astrology isn't real, then why have I yet to meet somebody